Hello everyone, my name is Carol and this is Winter Haven Wisdom. I'm here with you today on Wednesday, December 20th. 5 days to Christmas. Oh my goodness. So I'm here to do the angel message of the day and see what comes out today. Let's hope we get past blame, right? Enough blame. Also, if you're new here, we'd love to have you join us regularly, so take a minute and subscribe. Oh boy, what else is going on? Beautiful sunny day here today, blue sky, crisp air. Tomorrow we have the solstice, the winter solstice, and it's the day with the least sunshine. And the good news is we've been through the darkest days, right? One more day to go, and then it gets lighter each and every day after that, right? So that's exciting. At least I feel it is. Okay. Nice big sigh there to get things going. So let's start with Wisdom of the Oracle today. Whoops. Here we go, Spirit. I've already said in my, what is going on with my decks? I've already said my prayer and called in my spirit guides, and they'll be with us for this reading, guiding us along. Okay, spirit guides, what do we need to see today? What is going on today that we need to know about, spirits? Okay. Bottom of the deck is Milk and Honey, and that is the glasses, just leave them on. It's a 51, so that's a 6. Milk and honey, so that's a abundant time of life coming in. Look, I think there's an elephant basking in the honey. I never noticed that before, but there's an elephant inside the pot of honey. I think I'm going to leave that out. Something's telling me to. Okay, got a mixed bag. A lot of cards came flying out of there. I picked them back up, and guess what? They all came right back out again. My glasses are so dirty. I usually put my glasses on top of my head. Sometimes I'll even have 2 pairs up there. And be going, where are my glasses? So just the oils in our hair, right? Yeah. Oh. Or products or whatever. Oh. Wow. Okay. The other thing that came out is Deep Knowing. This is a 43, and this is a 7 card. So you may have a deep knowing about something in your intuition. You may be feeling it strongly. Okay, and trust that deep knowing. Fork in the road. This is a 4 energy. So you may be coming into a time in your life where you're going to have to make a decision about what direction to go in life, where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to be, who you want to be with. All those kinds of decisions might come into play for you. And it might be a surprising situation that comes into play for you. Then we have 40, co-creating. So you may be co-creating with the universe. You may be manifesting, trying to bring some things into fruition. You may have some deep knowing around that coming in. And that's a 4. This is a 4. Maybe your co-conspiring is going to bring you a fork in the road. Okay. Then we have exchanging gifts. This is a 27 and a 9, and we've had this come up quite a bit lately. And this is about exchanging energy. It's kind of the 6 of Pentacles energy, right? The give and the take, the helping and receiving energies. We have the never-ending story. This love affair that just won't go away, that won't end, right? The never-ending story of time, waiting. Somebody's been waiting a long time. Nothing's changing in a situation. Maybe it's time to leave it. And what's next? Time to go. 45 and 9. Never-ending story. And then we have that no place like home energy again, that 5. This was out yesterday. It was actually out in the morning card. You know, the feeling of home, being in a home, being in a loving home, and the meaning of being at home with yourself, being accepting of yourself, loving yourself, being connected to your soul, your intuition, right? That's being at home with oneself. And it also could be an energy of someone that might be returning to home, that's missing home, that is lost without home. And maybe that's what this never-ending story is for this person, that they're constantly homesick and they want to come home and they're feeling helpless to get there. So today it looks like we're going to have 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. At least the other day, right, I had to clear off my desk because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? All right. Let's get some words out here. Oh, spirit guides. Okay, bottom of the deck is denial. Lord, I acknowledge my fear, but I replaced it with the insight of awareness, right? You know, we can't be denying ourselves the truth of situations or denying our pain and our fears, right? Okay. Okay, another mixed bag of energies here. Some new ones today. Grief. We have the energy of grief here, and this is our sacral chakra. And I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So this could be around losing a loved one, right? Loss of life in some way. This can be around the end of a job, the end of a relationship, the loss of friendship. You know, it could be grieving for something you once have and you don't have it anymore. And sometimes this is a tough energy to work through, right? If you've lost someone you love, it takes time. And, you know, don't put too much pressure on yourself. It's okay to feel grief. And that might be somebody in this no place like home energy, or the never-ending story, right? Of grieving a broken heart. Okay, and then we have doubt, and I release the need to know all the answers. And yeah, like when you're on a path, like sometimes we don't have all the answers. We don't know how things are going to work out, right? When you get married, you never think you're going to get divorced, and you do. When you get hired, you never think you're going to get fired, and you do, right? Like things happen sometimes, things that are out of our control, things that aren't once were meant for us aren't anymore. Not everything has this longevity to it that we hope for. Sometimes we're meant to expand and grow and move on. And sometimes we have a deep knowing about something and we doubt ourselves. And don't do that. And I'm going to put that with deep knowing. Don't doubt yourself. And then we have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay. And I'm going to put that with deep knowing too. I think that's your spiritual energy. And expanding your consciousness is being present and being conscious in the moment and not relying on our subconscious too much. Then we have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And you know, we all should. You know, when we're a kid, we just imagine everything in our life, right? We're the most imaginative we ever are is when we're children, because we have this freedom about our minds, right? We don't think it's silly to imagine. I'm going to put that with exchanging gifts. Then we have peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Yes, we are releasing energy. Let go, let go, let go of anything negative. Cleanse the energy and let's let it go. And that is in our throat chakra. And we have some purples here. We know purple is our third eye, our perception. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I do understand that. We all have something we're going through, something we're dealing with, and we're all different. We all handle things different, go through things in different ways, and we can't pass judgment on somebody else's journey and what they're going through. We can just be compassionate and understanding and allow them to be who they're supposed to be. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Okay, so those are our energies for today. I'm not sure where all of these different words go, so I'm just going to keep them out here, and we'll reflect on them as we need to throughout the reading, okay? Because to me, what's out so far looks different than these words. And I almost see all of this as one reading in itself. Okay. Let's do our cosmic journey. Card stuck to the bottom. And look who it is. Those pesky ancestors. I want it to stay in the box a little longer. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what can you show us for our angel message of the day? What do we need to know today? Anything else, Spirit? All right, well, who wants to fly here? This one too? Okay. Bottom of the deck is a light grows brighter only by lighting another too. Isn't that a beautiful message? So shine your light. Shine your light bright. Okay. So we have a 4 card, and this is the activated ally. And I believe that someone in the spirit world has been activated to assist you, maybe to give you a leg up of some kind. Maybe in this co-creation you're going through, and this is a 4. And we have this 4 energy out here, the fork in the road, the co-create, and an ally is going to be giving you some guidance, whether it's inspiration, words of encouragement, guidance of some kind will be coming in for you here with an activated ally. We have to be enlightened, lighten up, and this is an 11. And this is about being silly. So that's our first 11 out. Then 10, deliver your greatest gift to the world. And do you know what your greatest gift is? What is your greatest gift? Have you ever thought about it? Right? And the box here, the gift says to me. Giving yourself a gift. You know, third eye vision. You can vision coming in, perception, seeing. I'm being called to look at the book. Lord, look at the book. And yes, I have the right book. Go ahead. The world is ready for you, the real you, the true and authentic you that you have been hiding somewhere because someone once told you it's not okay to be fully seen. There's no reward for being falsely humble. Your brilliance is luminosity. Don't diminish the light of anyone else. It only gives others permission to come forward fully too. Life simply wants more life. Your role is to become the fullest expression of the life you have been blessed with in your playful purpose here now. So it's saying your greatest gift is your light. And we just read, a light grows brighter only by lighting another. So your greatest gift is your authenticity, and whoever told you that you can't be your authentic you did you a disservice in your life, because we are all different, we are all unique, we are all special, we are all magnificent in our own way. Deliver your greatest gift to the world. Shine your light. And it's funny, that goes with that never-ending story. Never-ending story of not shining your light. Somebody could have lived with sometimes we get a message in our childhood, from a parent that stays with us for a long time. And I'll give you one, so maybe somebody can relate to this as soon as I get the hair out of my face. Stupid hair. So I remember being about 13 or 14. And I have a cousin that's a few years older than me, and she was in college, and she worked on the college's radio station. So I would hear her, and I remember saying to my father once, oh, I'd love to do something like that, talk on the radio. And he said to me, you could never do that. That's not your personality. Ha, Dad, look at me now on YouTube, huh? Right? And that all these years later, that still comes into me, that I get that hit of that's not your personality. Yet I've been a public speaker. I've spoken in front of 500 people, 1,000 people on topics, cogeneration, right? Emergency preparedness, all sorts of different topics, organic lawn care, just things that topics people don't know. And I've shared my light and my passion in that way for large groups of people. And to think that your own parent would diminish your light in some way, not see it, and not think that you could do something. And I want to say for a lot of years in my life, I was afraid to do things. And I did dim myself down. And I never let myself stand out in my younger years, ever. Through high school, I want to say even through college, it wasn't until my great job that gave me the confidence, because of where I worked and who I was working for, and they just accepted me for who I was, right? So words can affect us in awful ways. And even if it's your parent and your loved one, and when they said it, they weren't trying to be hurtful to you. But when we're young, we're so impressionable, and we want to please our parents, right? And then to hear that something you thought you could do, you can't do that, right? So as parents, we have to be careful about what we say to children, because we can be crushing part of their spirit without even knowing it. And, I'm looking at this never-ending story of this heart in this time capsule being protected, that somebody is still in this protected heart energy and not letting themselves love freely. And I wonder what somebody did to somebody's heart, how somebody could have been hurt as a child and they still carry it with them. And you just have to heal and move on from it and get to a place in your life where you never let someone else's judgments, right? And we have judgment here. So now I can fit this into the story. If someone has harshly judged you at some point in your life and you believe that judgment, you need to let that stuff go, okay? Because you know who you really are. And if you don't, you need to spend some time with yourself, because there's no place like home, right? That stillness energy we had on the bottom. Oh, that was in the first reading. So there was an energy of stillness anyways, right? Really, the answers are within you. Don't let something someone said when you were 12 affect you in your life when you're an adult. You just have to learn how to let those things go. And that's nothing more than determination to not let those things stop you from being who you want to be, or taking chances and opportunities in your life, or to even a chance or an opportunity to be loved, right? Like, some people have had such heartache in their life, such pain, that they never free the heart again to love. And that is so tragic to me, because we weren't created to not love. We were created to love, to be beings of love and companionship and all that kind of stuff. And it makes me sad. So be your beautiful self, and don't let the judgment of anyone, if that's coming towards you, don't let anyone else judge you, and try not to be judging of others. And sometimes that's hard to do too, right? And then other times, sometimes you have to use your judgment too, right? But it's knowing the intention of things, right? If you're judging a situation and someone to be hurtful, that's a different story than judging a situation for your own involvement in something, or what you're going to do is different than passing it on someone else, I guess. Then let's move on. The alchemist artist. This is someone who is manifesting using the different energies available to them, manifesting and transmuting negative energies into positive energies, right? That's kind of about healing judgment someone's passed on you and not carrying it with you. All those kinds of energies, that's what an alchemist does, working through those energies. And that is a 5, or is that a 10? An X is a 10. Then bloom where you are planeted. So here we are on Earth, right? And sometimes we don't feel like we're from Earth, right? Like, is this really where I'm meant to be? Aren't I supposed to be up in the stars somewhere? But bloom wherever you are, whatever's going on in your life. Find the milk and honey in it, okay? Bloom where you are panted. Grow. Then we have out of the mess comes elegant order, and this is a 20. And who else is feeling like this right now? 5 days before Christmas, in these 5 days, I have 2 big parties. I have grocery shopping to do. I have a few gifts to pick up. I still have a house that I need to more fully decorate to my liking. And I have to stop messing around with the Christmas tree. I think I've redecorated it 5 different times now, and enough, right? So, but the beauty of it is that in all this chaos that might go on in the next 5 days, it's going to be an elegant order of things. Things are just going to work out and fall into place, and it's going to be beautiful. You are going to have a beautiful holiday celebration with your family. Even if your tree isn't immaculate, even if your house isn't completely decorated, even if you're not happy with the menu or the food you cook or the cookies you bake, right? It does not matter. Or what dish the mashed potatoes go in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People, it doesn't matter. And this is this die-hard perfectionist saying this to you, that so much of life just doesn't matter. All the crap we think is important, it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Okay, so that's a lovely energy. I love that card. I was trying to see if anything else was going to come in, but it didn't. That's a 2. Okay. Oh, what are we feeling? Let's do work our light today. Let's give the light worker a break today, and we're going to work our light, since we had that message of shine your light, and it led us down this whole rabbit hole of a discussion. Okay, anything else going on here, Spirit? What do we need to know? What else can come up here? Well, that just slid out of my hand and does not count. Okay. Bottom of the deck is answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Is your soul pleading with you to do something. Take action on something. So the first energy here is leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Maybe it's that time to go energy. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. I guess that goes with the deep knowing. And out of the mess comes elegant order. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Oh, look at that. So your vibration is raising, and we talked about that yesterday, right? How we were getting all those messages about stepping into joy and being silly, the lighten up energy, right? To kind of clear out some negative energies that could be holding you back in some way. So your vibration is rising. Nice. Then the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Crossing the threshold. Then trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? In the morning reading, we had, what was it? You are exactly where you need to be. And to me, that's exactly on the path you're on. Whatever you're doing right now, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Putting this all over on this fork of road and co-create energy that's going on in that 4 category. All right, let's go to our ancestors, see what they have to say for us today. Big stack of them. Okay, the ancestors and angels are active today. Even though they wanted to hang out in the bottom of the box for a little while, right? Direction guardian, choose your path. And then we had trust the path you're on. So we may have a couple of different people here. Some that need to trust the path they're on, and others who need to choose their path. And that might be with this fork of road, fork in the road energy we have. Do you think that could be the case? Trust your path. Choose your path. Okay. So let's run through all of these messages. We have the seer. See beyond the current situation. And this has come out pretty regularly here too, right? See beyond, see further. See the bigger picture. See beyond the obvious, right? See further. See it from a higher view. Okay. The seer. Then we have animal guardian. Trust your instincts. And that's kind of that deep knowing, right? When you're intuitive and you can get those intuitive hits, right? Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. And I talk about that a lot, right? Especially when you're an empath, you know, to protect your energy. You know, I wear bracelets to help with that. I cleanse my energy regularly. I kind of have a shield up when I know negative energy is around. I don't take it in. And I was at a Christmas party last Saturday, and there was one person there, and ooh, I could feel his energy so strongly. And I'm like, put your shield up. Don't let that energy in. So, yeah, it happens sometimes, right? We got to protect our energy from negativity. Then we have Earth Guardian with Stay Rooted and Grounded. That came out yesterday. Water Guardian, Connect with your emotions. So, in the morning reading had large water and earth energy, and now we have water and earth energy here again. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. So protect your energy, but drop your shields. So you have to be open to love, open to receive, open to new experiences, right? Open that way. Don't be so fearful of those types of things, but be careful, right? Protect yourself from energy. Don't pick up somebody else's energy. And then we have the trader, exchange energy to create abundance, and that's the exchanging gifts energy we have over there. And then the see beyond the current situation. Okay. Now our spirit animals. Wasp spirit, and sometimes life stings. Wow. Yes, sometimes life does sting. So is somebody going through, and this is a 10, that never-ending story over there, the heartache. What else, Spirit? Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured, and this is a 5. That's that no place like home. Chameleon Spirit, act as if, right? Live your life as though you already have everything you could hope for, right? And watch it appear. When the universe knows what you want, they bring you more of it. Act as if you're a chameleon. Okay, that's also a 5. That's change, right? Change is coming. And then 57, which is 7 and 5, is a 12. So that's a 3. Which this is our first 3 today. That seems hard to believe. We're usually really big with 3. Believe in yourself. Have confidence, right? Don't let someone's judgment affect you. Have confidence. Believe in yourself. Look at that squirrel. He believes in his ability to get all the nuts he needs for the winter. And he has today left, right? And winter's here. Koala Spirit, this came out yesterday. Spirit has a plan. I hope he does. And that's an 8. And we did not have any 8s either today. Wow. Dragonfly Spirit, truth transcends illusions, right? Truth clarifies and stings sometimes, doesn't it? The truth. That's a 22. 2222. Anything else, Spirit? Ask and you shall receive. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries, and this is a 3. I'm going to leave that out. Should go with our other 3 that we had come in here. The squirrel. No, that's a 2. No, it's a 3. No, it's a 2. No, it's a 3. Make up your mind. Then we have Groundhog Spirit, time to let it go. Time to let go. And that's a 4. The fork in the road. Time to let go. We have time to let go over there too. So that's a big message here for someone. It's time to let go. Okay. Then we have Skunk Spirit and Know Your Worth. Know your worth. That's a 9. And that's with exchanging gifts. And then Another 9. There is always enough. And that's been coming out a lot lately. Wombat spirit, be at home. 6 and 8 is 14. 5. Wombat spirit, be at home. No place like home. Big message of home here. Then we have crow spirit, which is a 9. Co-create with spirit. Big co-creating energy. Wow. Okay, I think we are ready to review the energies. I'm going to start with our words today because we had judgment, right? Not to pass judgment on other people. And if you have been judged, not to let someone else's words impact your ability to be your authentic self. Grief, you know, it's an opportunity to appreciate something once it's gone. Imagine, you know, use imagination to nourish your mind. Be creative with it. Release doubt, the need to know all the answers, right? Trust what you know, and out of all of this mess is going to come an elegant order to your life. Growth, expanding your spiritual gifts, expanding your consciousness and your awareness of things. Accepting that things are the way they are, that this is it, this is the way things are. And peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Right? Love and light. Okay, then I'm going to run through our single kind of numbers here. The trust that spirit has a plan. Okay, you've got to trust that. Believe that. We are all on some type of a divine plan. We had the drop your shields energy, right? Protecting yourself. It's time to drop some of the shields you have put up, protecting yourself from opportunities, from love, from fear, from taking risks and doing things in life. Get past some fears. The water spirit again, going deep with your emotions. Earth spirit with staying grounded. The 3 energy with armadillo and setting boundaries, healthy boundaries. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. We had out of the mess comes elegant order, and we reference that back to the craziness of the next 5 or 6 days that we'll go through. And the dragonfly spirit with truth transcends illusions. When you know the truth of a situation, you can let go of the illusions, right? The seer, and this comes out regularly in this group, to see beyond the current situation. And to be enlightened, lighten up. Don't take life so seriously. Okay, then a loud message today is co-creating. We had 3 cards of that come out today in different ways. But actually using those words, co-create came out here, where the universe is saying, hey, let's get going. I want to work with you. And then, hey, let's get going. I want to work with you. I'm sending you messages. Then we had this time to let go. And we also have that message here too, time to let go. You've got an activated ally in the spirit world that's going to be helping you. And fork in the road. There's a decision coming up for you in the near future here where you're going to have to choose a path, choose a direction. And we had that out here too, right? Choose a path. Strong energy of home too. We have no place like home. A rebirth is assured. The chameleon spirit, and act as if. And then wombat spirit, be at home. And that's all around a numerology energy of 4 that focuses on the home. Of change, rather, 5. Change in a home situation. Whether that's a relationship with yourself or a change coming in your physical address. Then we have 6 energy, milk and honey, and this is an energy of an easier time in life, right? Success, that you're going to reach a point where it feels like milk and honey, you know, kind of 10 of Cups energy. And then bloom where you are planeted. Okay, so you're here on earth. Grow and be all you can be. Then we had our deep knowing, our intuition, our 7 energies with the deep knowing. So you might know what's meant for you, what's coming for you. You might have a deep knowing and understanding of a situation that you're in. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits and Soul Tribe. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Would you let go? What path would you choose? Right? Trust your path. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle, okay? Keep rising that vibration. It's important in energy right now. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Then animal guardian, trust your instincts. You know, we talked about judgment. Trust your judgment of situations too. An arrow, surround yourself with protective energy, right? So have up some good boundaries to protect yourself. But a boundary isn't a wall either, you know. It's a fine line kind of, right? Where you're open, but you're guarded, right? And your openness you have to trust your boundaries so that you can be open. You have to trust yourself to stop something or change directions if things isn't right for you. Then we have this exchanging gifts energy. And that's a 9. And also in this 9 is this time to let go. And we read this card yesterday, right? There was a lot of different things. You know, whether it's leaving something behind in your life, who you thought you were, a relationship, a job, a family, some type of toxic situation in your life. It's time to leave it. It's time to move on. If it's something in the past, it's time to let it go. It's time to move on. Skunk spirit with know your worth and know your value, right? Be confident in who you are and know you deserve all the abundance in the world. Koi fish spirit with there is always enough abundance to go around for everyone. More exchanging energies to create abundance in your life. And then we have this leap energy. You go first, the universe will catch you. And I wasn't really sure to put this in. We have this strong co-creating energy. We have this energy of being bloom and planted where you are. This energy around exchanging your gifts. Is there some leap of faith you need to take around exchanging your gifts? And then we have this never-ending story. The 10 energy. Your gift to the world is your light, your joy, what makes you glow. That you're this alchemist. You transmute energies to turn it into light, right? You spin the negative and find the light in it and move out of it. This wasp spirit with sometimes life stings, and it does. And then this never-ending story of a caged heart, a heart caught in time, that somebody needs to let go of, I would say, right? Let go. It also could be let go of control in a situation. Let spirit take over, right? Okay, now let's go to our 7 energies and see what we can wrap this up with. Spirit guides, what can you show us for a higher level message to the angel message today? Okay, roots of abundance, it's a 2. And whatever you're doing is you are rooting yourself in abundance to come, okay? You got to believe in that, this bloom where you are planted energy, right? You are starting to bloom. You're coming into a new season here. All right, we have a few magical energies out here. Healing the heart, and we see that energy with the never-ending story, right, of a broken heart, and it's healing, and healing takes time, and it's a different path and journey for all of us, the time it takes to heal. Merry motive, and this is an energy of something you're doing, that some intention you have that helps other people at the same time as it's helping you. And like it's a merry motive, it's an opportunity to do something that, and when you do it, it helps somebody else. And maybe it's your wantingness to help somebody else that helps you. And it's a lovely energy, right? You can see all the light and magic and energy that's there when you think like that, right? Like, if I do this, what would happen, right? And it becomes your muse in a way, right? And then we have this energy of close encounters. And this is someone that's just too caged, right? You're a butterfly and you want to fly free, but you're keeping yourself caged away, right? Afraid of maybe having a close encounter. See, one butterfly is trying to reach the other butterfly, but they can't get in because of the caged heart. And that's a 10. Then we have this ears wide open. You know, when someone speaks to you, listen. I want to look at this energy again. It came out yesterday too, or the other day. Deep listening as a gift we give to others, understanding someone else's needs, showing focused attention, tuning into another, and letting go of the ego's need to be heard. Okay. So this is about I was going in the right direction. I just wanted to be sure. About having purposeful, intentional listening when you're in a situation. Don't be checking your phone, right? When you're with people, enjoy the time that you're with them. Don't get distracted by that. Don't distract yourself by checking your phone every 5 minutes. And listen. Don't have the need to be understood, right? And just have purposeful listening in your life. Hear the things that aren't being said too, because there's often messages in what isn't said. Okay? And then this tall tale energy. And I believe this was the energy of telling yourself things just to fit your situation. Was that it? Denial. Concealing the truth so you can manipulate and control a situation. Fear-based communication. Creating a narrative to hide behind. Not allowing the fear of what others will think to influence your words. Learning to communicate from a place of authenticity. Yeah, it's denial, concealing the truth, right? This came out the other day. That's what it was. Manipulating a situation, trying to control it. Hiding behind fear of some kind. And intentionally communicating a falsehood because you're afraid to tell the truth. A tall tale. So be careful of that. It kind of fits around the blame, right? Which didn't come out today. But we can tell tall tales when we're not comfortable with the truth, right? It's a way of protecting ourselves. And when you lie, you have so much that you have to cover up all the time. It's easier just to be authentic, tell the truth, and who cares what anyone thinks about it, right? The truth is what the truth is. Whether you can keep denying it, but it's not going to serve you in any way. So the bigger takeaways here is that you're going to come into some kind of fork in the road. You might already be feeling one. Trust your intuition. If you're on a path and you're happy there, trust that. Trust you're on the right path for you. Trust there's a divine plan. Try to let your guard down. Uncage your heart so that you can have a close encounter with somebody, right? Beautiful energy trying to come in here. Lots of home references. Lots of letting go references. Lots of shining your light and being your authentic self reference. Being non-judgmental. So that's where we are for our angel message of the day. It's one of those readings, the you name it, you got it kind of reading, right? I wouldn't even know what to put as a title on this. I guess there's something for everyone in this reading, isn't there? Out of the mess comes elegant order. All right, folks, thank you for being in here. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you're new, we'd love to have you join us. Hit that subscribe button. And we will see you back here tomorrow with a winter solstice reading. And here comes the train just in time to say goodbye. Bye-bye.